Welcome to Cooking with the Seasons. In this video series, we will cover a broad range of topics related to healthy cooking and preparation of all the beautiful produce you'll find in your CSA box.
The key purpose of this class is to help you make the most of the produce you receive in your weekly box. We will learn ways to prepare snacks, sides, and meals that taste good, contain less sugar and salt, and use as little of your time and money as possible. For produce you can't use right away, we will present ways to preserve food for later use. Today we'll be discussing various cooking methods like roasting and steaming and ways that can improve the taste of your veggies we're preparing. We all have our favorite methods and one we use most often. Why do you use some methods and not others? Usually the reason we choose some over others is how we were taught to prepare vegetables growing up. Step out of your norm and you may find you enjoy veggies even more by switching up the cooking method. Think about broccoli. It tastes very different to boil it versus roast it or bake it. I hated peas when I was little because my mom always overcooked them, boiling the heck out of them. Now I do a quick saute with a generous pat of butter and I can't get enough of them. One is flavorless mush and another is sweet, crisp burst of flavor. Huge difference. Let's go over a few healthy cooking methods, one that will work beautifully with all the farm fresh produce in your box. Sauteing. Sauteing preserves crispness and freshness. You use a small amount of oil and pan fry it over the stovetop. Roasting is done in the oven and it brings out natural sweetness, deepens the flavor of vegetables, and preserves the vitamins and minerals. Steaming doesn't change the flavor, but it does preserve the vitamins and minerals better than boiling would. Braising is searing in a little bit of oil to caramelize the exterior before stewing it in a flavorful liquid. Of course, there are many other ways to prepare your vegetables. Check out the Kitchen Basics handout to learn more of different methods. First method is using a plate and foil. So we'll take foil and make 3 balls out of it, put it in the bottom of a pot, place the plate on top of the balls, add some water just enough to not touch the plate. Place the veggies on the plate, bring it to a boil, cover, and cook until tender. Using a microwave is another method. Place the washed veggies in a microwave-safe bowl. Add a small amount of water or broth to the bottom of the bowl. Cover with a paper towel to hold the steam inside the bowl. Microwave on high until fully steamed, about 5 minutes, depending upon the density of your vegetables. The last method is using a colander. This method we'll use to make our green beans. You place the colander in a pot, fill the pot with 1 inch or 2 of water, ensuring the water does not touch the colander. Place the washed veggies in the colander and bring to a gentle boil. Cover and cook until tender. Roasting is another of my favorite ways to cook vegetables, especially the denser ones and the ones that you want to get a little crispy and deepen the flavor of. This is also a great way to use up all the greens in your box. Today we're going to be preparing roasted kale, which is a great snack and a crispy treat. Preheat the oven to 400. We wash and cut our greens, removing the stems. Dry with a towel, place in a large bowl, drizzle with olive oil, some salt, garlic, and spices that you like. Spread on a cookie sheet and roast 4 to 5 minutes. Stir it, roast it another 5 or 10 minutes or until the edges are brown and leaves are wilted. Braising is not only a great way to prepare meat, it's also a great way to bring flavor to bland or earthy veggies that some folks don't like radishes, turnips, or beets. Today we'll make a vinegar-braised beet. We wash and trim and peel our beets. If they're small, we can leave them whole. If they're large, we'll cut in quarters or cube them. Bring a skillet to medium-high heat, add some oil or butter, and then add your beets cut side down. Let them sit without disturbing for a few minutes to get a nice sear on the edge. Turn and cook on the other side. Add cooking liquid and a splash of vinegar if you're using vinegar. Reduce heat, cover, and cook 20 to 30 minutes until fork tender. Add fresh herbs like dill, thyme, or parsley and season to taste. What's your favorite cooking method? Which new one we present today are you interested in trying? Please share in the comments below. Thank you for joining us today and happy cooking!